Welcome to another NHCC coffee break. Now, as you folks know, we've been doing alumni here for quite a while, but we're starting to morph a little bit in visiting with former employees, retirees, and I am so blessed. One of my favorite people in the world has joined us today. And this is by popular demand, my friends, because many of you have asked how Mr. Joe Crowe has been doing, our former director of tutoring at North Hennepin Community College. Joe, double salute to you, my friend.
Oh, wonderful.
Boom.
I have my North Hennepin mug here. I probably got it from you.
You're absolutely prepared, my friend, as always. And
I'll tell you really quickly, Troy, that I know this began as an alumni centered activity, and if anything, my time at North Hennepin told me is I wish I was alumni. I wish I had attended that school, just because of everything that I saw there. So I hope this makes me an honorary alum.
It absolutely does, Joe, and I echo your comments. I really appreciate you saying that.
Sure.
I have such fond memories of the tutoring center, and of course, you and I were colleagues in the student success department. We worked with Mary Diederich and Jim Bohr and had this incredible team. But what I wanted to say, because our time is short, how vibrant the tutoring center was when you were director. And I can't say enough amazing things about what an incredible job you did as director of tutoring at the campus for 11 years, Joe.
Oh, thank you.
Absolutely. You were astounding and you are deeply, deeply missed. But you made a promise when you left the campus. You said that you were going to do some writing. You actually, so walk us through.
I did make a promise, didn't I?
Yes.
Well, I went to school for writing. That was my degree was from the U of M. And I would often just self-deprecatingly say that I never really utilized my degree very well. But when I left North Hennepin, I left by choice. I left on good terms, and I was sad to leave. It was a choice I made. But part of the way that I would talk to people about, I think it was to help deal with my own reasons for leaving. I said, I'm going to write a book. I'm going to finally publish a book. And I did. I self-published a couple science fiction novels. They're right here. Stony Point Station. All right. These are they are, it's about a lighthouse in space. It's just a science fiction story. I'm still getting my feet under me with this stuff, but it's fun. And people have paid me money for stuff I've written, and it's exciting.
I love it. And I've heard many good things about your books. I know you still connect with alums. Patrick Marsh comes to mind for sure. Yeah.
Patrick Marsh was a student there, and he did a huge amount to get me to do this. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have even tried to put my writing out there. So I owe it to North Hennepin in no small way at all that I've done this. So it's a big deal.
Well, if you were as brilliant a tutoring director as you were a writer, I can only imagine that this is an incredible situation that we're about to experience in being able to read your books. So I look forward to that.
Well, I've got lots of ideas, so I'm going to keep working on it. So that's not all I do. I don't make any money at this right now, but so.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
And my apologies to you and our listeners to talk about in real time, right? Unfortunately, I didn't put my phone on mute. Remember when we would say that in classes, Joe, we need to put our phones on mute. So my apologies.
We're doing this live without a net. That's fine.
You got it, man. And well, as two former radio DJs, we are very experienced with this. And I got to say it, man. You know, your joke about we have a face for radio. I do, but not Mr. Joe Crowe. So hats off to you, my friend, for handling these multiple mediums the way you do. Sure. Let's look at a favorite memory. You know, this has been fun, and I'm so sorry we don't have more time. Maybe you'll come back.
Absolutely.
Share a favorite memory of North Hennepin with us.
Okay, I'm glad you asked that because I have an answer that I really like, and it sounds like I'm going to trot out the same thing that I say all the time, but this is so meaningful to me, and this is so real. I was in a role where I got to put people in place to do good things for other people. So my greatest joy, well, I had a lot of great joys to be in the campus, but to be able to sit back and watch a tutor and some students sitting at a table. They may be from 3 different continents, these people, but their common bond, maybe their common enemy is calculus. Sorry, math faculty. But their common bond is that they're struggling with biology or chemistry or math. And they have a person there who's been there, who's done that, who wants to share with them what helped them be successful. And the beauty for me in watching that just by itself is fantastic. But for me to sit back and realize I helped make that happen. I put all that in place. I put the tutor there.
Yes.
And it sounds like I'm really talking about myself, and I think you understand that it's not about me. It's about the people there, the connections, the conversations they're having. That's so important to me that kind of thing happens. And
yes.
My great memory is being in a place that made that happen. So
you are one of the most student-focused people I have ever known. A huge heart, a passion for higher education, and your grace, wisdom, and humor, Joe, is deeply missed at North Hennepin Community College. And I carry that message from a number of alumni that I've talked to, as well as staff, colleagues, and friends that we have had mutually. Joe Crowe, you have to come back. You have to come back. So if there's ever a vantage point, that would be awesome.
I'll just be sitting at this on my deck here until the next meeting. So.
Oh, good. Awesome, man. I love it. But please come back for another coffee break as well.
I will.
Good.
And I will continue to drink from my North Hennepin mug. All right.
Oh, yes. Mr. Joseph Crowe, thank you, my friend.
Thank you for asking me. Thank you for the opportunity to talk to folks.
Yes.
I'm so happy to connect this way with you and everyone else. I'm really pleased, and I miss everyone, and I miss everyone I don't even know. So
I love it, and I love your home and your scenery there. So compliments on your backdrop as well.
Thank you.
Yes, gorgeous.
I'm also a photographer, so I'm always thinking of optics, right?
Yes, you are. You're a master of that. There's no doubt about it, my friend.
All right. Thank you.
Yes, thank you, Joe.